This is Cleanne Jenkins, and today I'm going to talk to you about adult and teen games. So, first we have Rolling Tides. This game is for ages 8 and above. It teaches decision making and spatial reasoning, and players take turns rolling, moving, and placing dice on the board game with the goal of getting 4 or more matching dice to earn tide pool animal tokens. First to place 20 tokens wins. So, in this game, we've only got 2 players right now. So we've got like 8 dice on the board. Then a person would roll a dice, and then whatever they roll, then they're going to place it. So if I'm this player and I'm going for these crabs, I'm going to put them as close together as I can. You're wanting to get a group of 4. And if you get a group of 4, then you get to place one of these tokens on the board and you take your dice off and play continues. Now, if you get a tidal wave or the regular ocean waves, the currents, those are both wilds. And the first one to get all of their tokens of whatever they're going for on their board is who wins. And that was a pretty fun game. Okay. Amalgam is for ages 10 and above. It teaches strategy and planning. Players pick ingredients to fill their cauldrons to create the most potent potions. Try to collect as many as you can of the same ingredients. Groups of 2, 3, or 4 of the same ingredients earn more points. The highest score wins. So in this game, this is how you would start. So say I'm the purple player. You get to go 2 spaces first. So I would go 2, and then you pick something off of that row. Now this one right here, the rainbow, is a wild, so that's what I would pick. But what you're trying to do is you're trying to pick something. So say I pick this one, and then when you take one out, a new card will be put in its place, and you're trying to get 4 of each ingredient to make your potion, and you play until all of these cards are gone. And then the ones that have like the biggest sets, that's who has the most points, and the people that have the most points wins. So that was a pretty fun game. Okay, Kilter is for ages 8 and above. It teaches physics and fine motor skills. Players take turns placing blocks on the seesaw, trying to get rid of all their blocks but not knocking any off when the seesaw tips or moves. The first to get rid of all their blocks wins. So in this game, you are placing blocks on either one of the arms that are up. So here I might say, okay, well, I'm going to try and place a blue. And I might put it here to make sure it doesn't move. Now, if it does move, say I place something and it gets too heavy. Oh, it's just because I'm trying to do it that it doesn't work. Then your turn is over and it's the next person's turn. If any blocks fall off the seesaw, then those are yours, and they are added to your pile, and it takes you longer. And so this was a pretty fun. It kind of reminded me of like Jenga, but on a seesaw. So anyways, my family really enjoyed that one. Okay, next we have Marble Matrix. Marble Matrix is for ages 7 and above. It teaches spatial reasoning and fine motor skills. Players study the matrix grid and then slide a group of marbles across the grid so that 2 or more matching colors line up. Then they collect matching sets. Players score for each set of 3. So here, I would start here and I would say, okay, so you have to move a whole row. So I'd move here, and then I've got 2 blacks and 2 blues that I can collect on my turn. Now you have to have 3 to get a full point, but basically that's how you do it, is you would move. So then maybe the next person would say, okay, well, I'm going to move this row, and then they're going to get 2 whites and 2 greens. And you basically go till all the marbles are gone. And my kids really, really enjoyed this, especially my 15-year-old. Okay, last we have Handy. Handy is for Ages 8 and above, it teaches fine motor skills, teamwork, and collaboration. You place a stack of balls between each player and draw finger cards to show the players what to do. You make a hand tree by balancing balls with other players and drop the fewest number of balls to win. So if I was the purple player, I'm going to turn over a card, and I've got my index finger, and then my partner on this side turns over their card, and they've got their pinky. So then we have to take this ball and hold it between my index finger and my partner's pinky finger. So then after we do that in the middle, creating a hand tree kind of like this, then this person does pulls or turns over a card and does it with their partner on the other side, because each player has two partners. And so basically this one is kind of like Twister, but with your hands, and it's really fun. Anyway, so there you have it. Thanks for watching.